Good morning, dear students. So, children, today we will do the second topic of our writing section, that is report writing. So, children, basically on this first slide, it is written that this topic is meant for class 12th only, but this topic is as same as there in class 11th. So, the video would work for both the categories, that is for class 11th as well as class 12 students, right? So, starting with the topic, first I would like to tell you what is the meaning of a report. REPORT. What is the meaning of a report? So, which a report basically means the collected content about a certain happening. The collected content can be in written or oral form. So, in this particular topic, we would be doing the written form of report writing. Since we are to write it in the exam, so we'll be jotting down the points following all the rules and regulations stated in this video. So, we will be able to write a good report. See, report is a description of events. Event means something that has already happened. Description of events, it means we can describe only those events which have already happened. So there are various forms of reports. So which forms of reports do we have? We read newspaper reports. It means when we read a newspaper, the reports are there, various incidents occur throughout the country and in the world outside, and reporters write a report on those events that have happened. So that is called a newspaper report. Second is report for school magazine. So that is also very important category for the student group. So, children, in this category, I would like to tell you that magazines are printed in the schools every year. So, some of the schools do it very actively. So, they release an annual magazine. So, in that magazine, report of different events of the school is collected. I would like to narrate some of the events. For example, Teachers' Day is celebrated in the school. A blood donation camp was organized by some society. Debate competition was organized. Or sports day was celebrated. Children's day was celebrated. Like there are hundreds of events which are celebrated in schools every year, and that school magazine contains the collection of reports written on those various events that are conducted in the schools from time to time. So that is called report for school magazine. Inquiry reports, action reports, so these are related to the investigation of some crimes. Inquiries are done into that, and then reports are prepared after doing inquiries. Police reports, reports of meetings, etc. So children, however, our concern is mainly with the newspaper reports and reports for school magazine. So very clearly I'm stating you, there are various types of reports, like there are inquiry reports, action reports, police reports, like what action has been taken on a particular thing. Police, like people get to note down their report and the police station. There are reports of meetings as well. I mean to say, suppose a meeting is held between like two groups, I would say two groups of people or two companies or two CEOs. So minutes of meetings are prepared, or that is called report of the meeting. It means maintaining a record of whatsoever has taken place, whatsoever conversation has taken place, that is recorded in black and white. It means in written form. So these are the various kinds of reports that you should be familiar with. But yes, I must say that our concern is only with two types of reports. First is newspaper reports, like how to write a report for a newspaper, and second is writing a report for your school magazine, right? See, so first read the heading, what I have written there. Like, since most of the school reports are about functions, competitions, and events, like what else would take place in a school? Very genuinely, like school reports would be about the functions, competitions and the events that are organized from time to time. So the content of the report should include. It means when we are writing a report for school magazine, the content written should include the following things. So the first thing in line is the name of the event or the competition that is foremost. It means we must mention like what event is being celebrated. Like that if it is Teachers' Day, it's Children's Day, it's Diwali Fest, it's Independence Day celebration, Raksha Bandhan celebration. So what event is being organized? Inauguration, like who will do the inauguration of that function, who will start that, who would be the chief guest or the judges if that is any competition, right? Chief guest's message must be included just in one line. So one line should be of the description of what message was given by the chief guest. Participants, like we can just mention it like 30 students participated in the debate competition held in school in the month of July, right? Participants information like this only. Vote of thanks, like who did the vote of thanks or who gave the vote of thanks to the chief guest. Next important things in line are that we must mention the date, time and venue, right? So date, time and venue, it means on which date the function was organized, at what time it was organized, and the place. Occasion means was it Diwali, Holi, like which occasion was there when we conducted that competition or that event. Next is the details of cultural program. So this also is to be mentioned in just 1 to 2 lines. Just the title is details, but we must write only 1 to 2 lines about like students involved, the audience in this or that cultural event, ki this was presented in front of audience. Then principal's message, this also has to be in 1 or 2 lines only. Prize distribution, conclusion. So children, these are the value points which I have mentioned in front of you. So these points be taken care of while drafting a good report. So children, this is not mandatory that you must include each and every point, but yes, what are the must do points that I would like to tell you once. So see, children, name of the event or the competition is must to write. Name of the event or competition. Then date, time and event, this is also mandatory, right? Date, time, venue. Next is occasion, like on which occasion. This can be neglected but in a very few cases. Next is the chief guest, inaugurator. These things are non-mandatory, children, right? These are non-mandatory. Like if the guest was there, then we must mention the name. If the guest was not there or if no guest was there, then of course we don't need to write anything about that. Participants, yes, we need to mention about the participants, right? Next, principal's message, in just one line we must mention either principal's message or the chief guest's message, right? Prize distribution was done at the end if that was a competition, so it is non-mandatory. If that is a competition or a contest, then prize distribution would be there. If the event was just celebrated, there was no competition, then prize distribution will not be there, right? And detail of cultural program should be given in at least one line. So conclusion must be done, even if we take 1 or 2 lines for it. Generally that is done in 1 or 2 lines, and in most of the reports you would see that only one line is enough for writing the conclusion, right? I hope that's clear up to now. So children, next is points to remember. So I've jotted down some of those points which must be followed while drafting a good report. First is only relevant details should be included. So children, that is to be taken care of very carefully. So see, I tell you what most of the students do. Most of the students think that examiners see only the length of the draft which you have jotted down. Like examiner is not after length, children. They check the content that you have put in the answer. So only relevant details should be included means you just don't not need to follow that criteria of increasing the length by writing important or unimportant details. Like you should write only those details in a report which are mandatory, which are necessary and important. It means unimportant things should not be mentioned in a report, because we have to write it in a very few words. So that's why we don't need to write the detail of each and everything. Only the relevant thing, only the important details should be included, right? Next is the draft should be well organized. So children, see why I say the draft should be well organized. It means, as we discussed these value points, the draft should be organized means that it should not happen that we write the name of the event inaugurator, then we write principal's message, then we write vote of thanks, then we mention date, time and venue and occasion and conclusion. No, that should not happen. So see, I would present you some of the demo reports how to write it, so you would come to know that in what sequence, like as we discussed in the previous slide, so in what sequence like the points should be jotted down in a report. It should not be that the conclusion should come in the middle and the prize distribution should come in the beginning. No, the prize distribution always happens at the closing of the event, end of the event. So in report also the event should be mentioned towards the end of the report. So these things should be taken care of, that it should be well organized. It should not be written in any kind of disorder. Next is fluency should be maintained throughout. Again children, almost the same thing. Fluency should be maintained. It means there should be no raw data included in the report. Moreover, it should be in a proper sequence, it should be in a proper fluency, like no flaw should be there, and like no talk of here and there should be done while writing the report. Like only the necessary thing is to be included, and that too should be flawless and fluent, right? Next is very important point, I have highlighted it and specially written with it with a different color. Generally simple past tense is used. So children, I told you in the very beginning that a report is written of the events which have already happened in the past, in the near past, right? So if the event has already happened, then obviously we will use simple past tense, like no future or present tense is used. Generally simple past tense is used while writing a report, and that is very very important point, because tense is the main aspect that is checked by the evaluator. Otherwise also rest of the points are also included in checking, but yes, tense is the main concern, like it should neither be written in present nor in future tense. Next is it must bear a suitable heading. Yes, again heading takes a very important place. So if heading is interesting, so the report would surely be read by the audience or the readers. So we must choose the heading very wisely. So I hope that's also clear up to now. So children, now I am going to discuss the layout of a report. Layout of a report, or I should tell the pattern of the report, structure of the report, like how it should be designed. So children, in the very beginning, heading, or you can call it the title, it should come and it should be there in the middle of the page. It should be there in the middle of the line. Like from wherever you are starting it, it should be in the middle. Then in the next line, we must write the reporter's name. Along with reporter's name, we may mention the reporter's class or the reporter's designation, right? These details can or cannot be mentioned. That is up to the person who is drafting the report. So name is mandatory. So a report is generally divided into 3 paragraphs. Sometimes it's written in 1 paragraph, sometimes in 2 paragraphs, but ideal reports are written in 3 paragraphs. Third paragraph may contain only a single line, that is of conclusion only, right? So what are those 3 paragraphs? First one is opening paragraph, that is the most important. In this paragraph, we must mention what happened or what event took place. What happened, when did it happen, and where it happened. So, time, place, venue, right? What happened, when it happened, and where it happened. So, we must mention these details in the opening paragraph, that which event took place, what was the time when it took place, or what was the date when it took place, and at which place did it take place. So that is very important, and that should be included in paragraph number 1, that is called opening paragraph. I hope that's clear. Second paragraph, that is the base of development of report. Development of report means the detail is given in second paragraph. Like in first paragraph, we just introduced the readers, like what we are going to talk about. We just gave a brief introduction, but in second paragraph, yes, we must mention the development, like what actually happened in detail. So second paragraph can further be divided into two parts, but again that is upon the will of the person who is drafting a report. So he or she may divide it into two paragraphs, or the person may keep it in one only. So detail of event, like how it took place, participants and other related information must be mentioned in this paragraph. See children, the detail of event, like how it took place. So if some blood donation camp was organized, then the detail of the camp, that for example, the Red Cross Society of the school helped organized a blood donation camp. Participants detail, we can write that 20 students donated their blood. Other related info, you may write that bananas, apple, banana or fruit juice was served to the donors, right? Details like this, other related details like this. So detail of activities, ki what else was done, like a short speech was given by the person who was greeting everyone, or the short speech was given by the head of the department, like whosoever competent authority is present on the spot. So detail of events, detail of activities, we would mention this point in a bit detail, that like it was stated to all, or it was mentioned that blood donation is a great task, it can save somebody's life, we must do it at some point of life, or we must not hesitate to donate our blood whenever somebody is in need. So details like this. At last, in the second paragraph, chief guest speech and prize distribution, if that is there. Again, if applicable children, like if it it could have been a debate competition, or a drawing contest, then in that case chief guest could or could not be there, but prize distribution would have been there. But in this case, no prize distribution be there, if we are taking the example of a blood donation camp. Concluding paragraph. So in this we will write how the program concluded, like how it came to an end. A vote of thanks was done, right? So it may be the coordinator of that society, like who paid a vote of thanks to all the blood donors. And impact of the program on audience, it means like whosoever was present on the occasion, that they were all full of praise for the donors. So I just took an example so that you should understand it in a better manner. So otherwise, this is the layout of the report. It means how to write it. First, I just repeat it. Heading or title be there in the middle of the line. In the second line, reporter's name should be there. Designation or class may or may not be mentioned. Then it's further divided into three paragraphs. Opening paragraph, in which most important event should be mentioned, what happened, how it happened, when it happened, and where it happened. Sorry, not how it happened is mentioned in the second paragraph, like what event took place, what were the details of the events, how many participants were there, so who appreciated the participants, so what kind of appreciation was given to them. So things like this, these are included in second paragraph. Next is conclusion. In conclusion, we would write who paid a vote of thanks and impact of the program on audience. It means how audience felt after watching the program or after seeing the program, like whatever was there. So impact of program on audience, that how did they like it. So I hope the layout of a report is clear to all of you. So children, let's proceed. After doing the layout of the report, we'll forward to some of the examples. See, first read the question that is being asked. Read the question very carefully, then try to give some answer. Write a report for your school magazine describing a cultural fest held in your school in which various schools of your city took part. So, children, you are to write a report for your school magazine in which you have to describe a cultural festival. A cultural festival, a collection of events may be there. So, cultural festival was organized and you have to describe that for your school magazine, in which various schools of your city took part. Various schools means not only the students of your school, in fact many students from other schools also came and they participated in the events that were conducted, right? So see, I just zoom it if you can see it more clearly. See, report. So its heading be cultural fest, right? It is written by Robin Day. So children, you may or may not be given the name of the reporter. If the name is given in the question, you must mention the same name here in the report. If no name is given, then you can write any name. So see, cultural fest, the reporter is Robin Day. We will write the date. So I've picked a very previous date, and you must write the date very wisely, in the sense that the report is written just 1 or 2 days after or on the same day of the event. Like how date should be written wisely, that if the event took place on 10th July 2020, then the report should be written either on 10th July or on 11th July. Like only 1 or 2 days gap is accepted, or otherwise the report loses its importance. Like it is added within 1 or 2 days only, right? So see, after writing date, we would write like what happened, when it happened. So date I have mentioned is 24th October 2014. So we will write on 22nd October. It means what happened 2 days prior only. On 22nd of October, a colorful and memorable cultural fest was organized in our school. See the attractive wording. A colorful and memorable cultural fest was organized in our school. The event was whole day long and was held in the auditorium of our school. So this event very clearly explained, it was whole day long. It means it lasted from morning till evening, and it was conducted in the school auditorium, since that's a big place to conduct it. So in this mega event, so since that was a big event, many schools from our city took part. So many students from various schools participated in this event. So I hope that's clear. It matches with the layout which we have just discussed. So see, in the second paragraph, it's written, the grand show commenced by the arrival of various teams from schools. The grand show, it means the big show, started with the arrival of various teams from different schools of the city. Then the chief guest, who was a chief guest? Of course, the district collector arrived with his wife. So there was a colorful welcome followed by lighting of the lamp. So generally cultural festivals or the competitions or the festivals in which some chief guest is invited from outside, in such events, so lamp lighting activity is there always. So this ritual is always performed in such events. So that was performed, lighting of the lamp. Then it was accompanied by a melodious Saraswati Vandana. Often prayer is done in the beginning of a program. hailing the goddess of knowledge and wisdom. Hailing means trying to please the goddess of knowledge and wisdom, so that everybody should get knowledge and wisdom. Next line, it was followed by a welcome speech given by the principal of our school. So see children, if the principal gives speech at the end of the program, then that is a vote of thanks or words of appreciation. But if principal speech is there in the beginning, then it is for the purpose of welcoming the guests who have come from outside of the school, right? So in this case, many schools of the city have come up, and moreover chief guest has come, so that's why principal would give a welcome speech. Next line, so then there was a bouquet presentation to the invited guests, and the grand event began. Very simply, the guest is presented a bouquet. Generally this happens, we always see these things in the events that are conducted in the schools, and it was a truly mesmerizing show as the teams from various schools presented many programs. So what programs were there? There were singing, dancing, poetry recitation, skit, mimicry, mono act shows, classical and modern combination of several foot tapping numbers. So you would see a variety of events were there, so that's why it lasted the entire day from morning till evening. So every event must have taken about 1 to 2 hours, so that's why it lasted so long. Everyone sat glued to the show. Glued, we often use the word glue, means stick. Everybody was so attracted, like they kept on watching all the events. Nobody got up from their seats and left the show in between. The chief guest praised the entire event a lot. He guided with his inspirational words and inspired to do better. So it was followed by the announcement of the winning team. ABC school of our city, means we avoid mentioning the name of any school. So the team from our school bagged second position, and everyone complimented one another. So it was followed by a formal vote of thanks, and the event concluded. So see children, the detail of the event is mentioned like this, that what events were there. You could mention that about 200 students or about 100 students participated in all these events. Such a large number of students participated, and the chief guest praised the participants as well as the organizers of this function. The people who work backstage are in fact more important than the ones who present themselves on the stage, since their name is not shown anywhere. So the chief guest said a word of praise for everybody, and he also motivated the audience to do better in life. So that was mentioned by the announcement of the winning team. Like ABC school or any school, that school has one first position. The host school, means Robin Day is the student of which school, the host school won second position, and everybody congratulated one another for participating in various events. So that was followed by a vote of thanks. So any dean academics or the cultural coordinator or coordinator activities, any person that said the vote of thanks to everybody, and the event came to an end, right? So in conclusion, we can write, we really enjoyed a lot and dispersed with a sincere hope. Dispersed means separated from the place, dispersed from the place, spread. Dispersed with a sincere hope that such mega events should be organized time and again, giving the students a chance to display their talents. Obviously children, it happens generally whenever any event is concluded, that people or faculty or students often talk to one another that it was a good event, or howsoever the event has gone, they often talk about the things like such events should be organized from time to time, so that the sense of competition may be generated among the students, and they may feel more motivated to participate in such kind of events, right? So this is the draft of a good report, I would say. So I hope you would have acquired a good understanding of how to draft a report. Like this is a complete report. So right, so proceed further. So children, second example I have taken is of entirely a different mood. So read the question. Write a report for the newspaper describing a traffic jam in which you, along with many, were trapped for many hours. So, this is a minor topic, but yes, these are the things we are concerned about. We often get late for our work, we get late for office, we get late for our school, like we get late for going somewhere outside. Why? Either because of the poor driving of some of the people, or because of the nonsense on the part of some so called like experienced people, and like sometimes due to some mishappenings. So this report would tell you how to write a report for a newspaper, like how common people suffer, like how their time is wasted. This is just an example of that. See, again, we can write a report in the beginning, and then traffic jam, a nuisance on roads. So we are not just mentioning that event, we are putting light on like all the traffic jams that are being there, that we can find there on the roads every new day, and it has become a commonplace. It has become very common these days. So see, traffic jam, a nuisance on roads. That is written by Shelley John. Same, if we have written the date 24th October 2K14. So yesterday on 23rd of October. So this should be synchronized very carefully. I told you in the first report as well that we must mention it, that if we are writing a report on 13th of August, the report should be of 11th 12th only, or it should be of 13 only, so it should not be delayed. See, yesterday on 23rd of October, the main highway connected the two major suburbs of our city witnessed a real chaos in the form of a traffic jam in which thousands of people were caught for several hours. You know, we grudge if we happen to waste 2 to 3 minutes because of a traffic jam. Like if we have to wait for 2 to 3 minutes only, so it becomes a nuisance for us. Like we feel very angry over that. And see, if somebody is stuck in a traffic jam for 4 to 5 hours, obviously their whole day would be wasted. The person would not come back in the mood to do anything progressive for the rest of the day. Like they would feel so much frustrated after witnessing such a traffic jam. So such kind of traffic jam was there, and see what's there in the detail of the report. So it was around 5 p.m. and the office goers, the school buses of various schools and traders along with many others were returning from the busy route. It means it was evening time. School buses or college buses, traders, people who have gone for work in the morning, and many others, means all and sundry. So almost everybody was returning home, and that was a quite busy route. The road remains quite busy. The traffic was running smoothly, but suddenly the vehicles came to an abrupt halt. Halt means stop. So the traffic was running smoothly. It means first the traffic was smooth, but then what happened suddenly means all of a sudden, right? The vehicles came to an abrupt. Abrupt again means immediate. All of a sudden, which happens suddenly. So abrupt halt, like all of a sudden everybody held a break. There was utter confusion among all. So everybody was confused. See why? The traffic was not moving even an inch. Whenever there is a jam, sometimes 2 inches, like the traffic moves on like this at the slowest pace. So but what happened there in that traffic jam? Nobody was moving even an inch. Soon anger erupted among many. Obviously the people will feel angry. We too will feel angry. If we have to stand in a traffic jam for 20 to 30 minutes, we will be very angry. So patience slowly melted, and there was argument, heated talks, and even several came out from their vehicles in anger. Obviously people come out of their vehicles whenever there is such kind of jam. Fuming, in a state of anger, fuming, everyone was vexed to know the cause of that traffic jam. It means everybody gets irritated, gets angry to know the cause of the traffic jam. What was that? People were in hurry to reach their destination, but not even one traffic police officer could be seen in the vicinity. It means nobody could cite any traffic officer, any police officer on duty for managing the traffic of the road was present there. So then some excited youngsters jumped into the scene and began clearing the scene. So see, they reached at the place where the halt had begun. It means they obviously went to the route. They wanted to check the ground reality, what had happened so severely that the entire traffic had halted. So a badly wounded person was seen unconscious in a damaged car. So what was the root cause of that jam? That a person was badly wounded and was found unconscious in a damaged car. It means the car must have met with an accident. Situation was understood and immediately an ambulance was called by onlookers. When 2 to 3 people proceed and check what has happened, then the others also begin to follow. So exactly the same thing. So within no time the ambulance arrived, followed by the police too. At the end police also comes. Most of the times it happens that the police is not there. If the police is not there on duty, and whenever the situation worsens or the conclusion is about to be there, the police comes. So it took 2 hours to clear the traffic. See, 2 hours is a long time, so it took 2 hours. But finally, the injured person was taken in the ambulance, the damaged car was picked by the police, and the traffic moved. So this is the concluding line. Finally, the injured person, we could have made it a separate paragraph writing this line. The injured person was taken in the ambulance and the damaged car was picked up by the police, and the the people moved to their places. So this could be included in conclusion, or this could be written in the end of second paragraph, like if we publish it in a newspaper, right? So I hope the contents are clear of the contents of this report are also clear. So children, the next is about write a report for your school magazine describing a seminar on reducing burden of studies among school children that you attended. So the reporter has attended a seminar on reducing burden of studies among school children. School children as you are, and I know that you feel very much burdensome, that yes, we have got so much workload, we have to do this, we have to do that, and you feel very much burdened, and you also feel that you don't get time for your games and sports, for other involvements, for using your mobile phones, laptops and other electronic gadgets with which you really wish to spend your time. So children feel that they have been stressed with their studies, they have been burdened with their studies. So a seminar was conducted on how to reduce this stress, how to reduce this burden, and one person attended that seminar. Others must know how to reduce the burden. So that person would share it in the form of a report, so that other people may also know like what values you have derived out of that seminar, like that you attended, what learnings you have got from there. So that is to be shared. So see, report seminar on reducing burden of studies among school children, written by Sarika. So the writing date is 10th of July 2020. A seminar was held on the topic reducing burden of studies among school children at cantonment area on 9th of July 2020. So I skipped writing that. There must be some updation that was not done in this, but children, you must mention 9th of July 2020. A seminar was there and you attended that seminar. The title was reducing burden of studies on children. That was held at cantonment area. It means the venue on 9th of July 2020, right? There were several eminent speakers who addressed this issue. So several eminent speakers means many knowledgeable, wise people were there, speakers were there, who gave their valuable views on this topic, that how burden can be reduced on the minds of school going children, like how they can be relieved of their burden of studies. So they threw light on the aspects of the problem. So stress among students is largely due to board examinations. So it was discussed that most of the time it is the pressure of board examinations that puts stress on school children. It was said that students differ in their IQ level, must be allowed to learn at their own place. So it means they must not get any sense of discrimination from their mentor, from their tutor, right? So Dr. Mahajan suggested, Dr. Mahajan must be one of the speakers. You can write any name, the person bearing a doctorate degree. Dr. Mahajan suggested that the students should be made to study from the very beginning of the session. It means, all of you know your tendencies. Like some of the students are there, some very sincere students like me, they start from day one. They don't even, waste a single day of their academic session. So, on the opposite, some of the students are there that if the final exams of board are going to start from 2nd of February, so they would take up their book on 1st Feb. So this is about those students that they must be motivated to start their studies from the very first day, from the beginning of the session. They also suggested that skill based education should be imparted. We are following the same traditional system that is running from several years now. Of course, we'll be seeing many new changes in the updated national policy of education that is being amended now in the year 2020 as well. So we have been following the same education system, and that is not skill based. So students don't learn skills in these. So now, like with the passage of time, some of the changes are being introduced by schools and colleges as per the guidance of UGC and MHRD. But yes, more or less we are walking on the same pattern. So students should try to increase their concentration in studies. So that was an advice that if you take up your book and sit for 8 hours a day and don't read anything carefully, that is not worth. And even if you spend 2 hours per day doing your work with full concentration, 100% concentration, not thinking about anything else during those 2 hours except your study, that will be of course worth. And next is attractive methods of teaching should be introduced. Students must have some free time to enjoy themselves, and parents can become good counselors for their wards. So the concluding line is the seminar was an eye opener for the audience, right? So eye opener for the audience means audience were not aware of the facts that were discussed in that seminar, so it was a really useful one, right? So I hope all the points are clear to you. So children, I hope the reports we have discussed till now are very much clear to all of you, that how to write it, what things are to be included, what things are to be avoided, like what should be taken care of, and like what we should neglect while writing a report. So see, I have collected some of the examples, but these I'm not going to explain in this. You have to do it by yourself. Like I have provided the entire content, but yes, you have to make these reports by your own. So I'll give you the title, so you can write it, you can read the content which I have given, but you have to write it by your own as well. It means you have to change vocabulary, you have to change the wording, you can take ideas, but it must be written in your own language. So see, first title I am assigning to you is, recently, your school held a seminar on conservation of water as a part of World Water Day celebrations. So, days are celebrated. Various important days are celebrated in the schools. So, the important day was World Water Day, right? So, that was celebrated, and a seminar was conducted on the conservation of water, like how water can be conserved. As a school pupil leader of Maryland School Gurgaon, now all the details are given. So as the school pupil leader, it means as the leader of the students of Maryland School Gurgaon, you need to write a report in 100 to 125 words for a local daily newspaper. So you are Pritam or Preeti. Like if you are a boy, you must write your name as Pritam. If you are a girl, write your name as Preeti. Right? So see what facts I have included. Seminar on water conservation. I have included that our school organized this seminar. Why we organized it? Because the occasion was World Water Day. Right? So such kind of details are to be organized, are to be jotted down, like what day was there, what event was organized, like it has to do with the environmentalists. Who was the eminent environmentalist? As it is mentioned, Dr. Yash Raj was there, right? So visual aids were used. So what things were used, how it concluded, what was the last note, and what learning did you get out of it? So these things are to be included and the report would be done. So try writing it. So see, the next report is to do with some environment unfriendly polybags. That was a campaign run by the government since the year 2002. So see, your state government has banned the use of plastic bags, and you are Amarjeet, a reporter of the National Herald, that's the newspaper, name of a newspaper. Write a report in 100 to 125 words on how the ban is being ignored by the people of the city and what damage the indiscriminate use of plastic bags is causing to the environment. Very clearly, you would write environment unfriendly polybags. So, those are not environment friendly, unfriendly. Written by Amarjeet, the staff reporter of which newspaper? The National Herald, right? Writing the date, suppose today is 15 July, so you would write it mentioning, tagging the year that in 2002 government banned the production and use of plastic bags. But unfortunately again, you can see that everywhere these bags are widely used by people and in huge number. So what harm these bags can do to the environment? These are a threat to our environment. They cause pollution, wildlife is destroyed, right? So several types of harm is done by these polybags. So that's why they are one of the I would say they are one of the main factors that litter the landscape. So if burnt, these bags infuse the surrounding air with toxic fumes. So details like these are to be mentioned. So here the main problem of plastic bags is that these are non-biodegradable. See the detail, these are non-biodegradable. So things like this are to be included. The government is working from its side, but more severe policies are to be made, and the people have to be conscious about it. People have to be self responsible about these policies. Like if we say that government alone can do by putting so many restrictions, by imposing some fines, etc., no, it is not at all possible for the government only to do it. People's cooperation is required, and hence the task would be done. So this kind of wording, this kind of content is to be jotted down while drafting a report for a newspaper, right? I hope that's clear. So, similarly, children, you can write a report on rising prices. A seminar was held on rising prices. That's a burning issue of the day. And, a report on such a topic would be written in a very attractive manner, that how rising prices has created a crisis for a common man. So, you can write a report like this. See, your school commerce association organized a seminar for class 12 students of the schools of your zone on the topic. It means several students of various schools participated. Topic was rising prices create a crisis. So as coordinator of the program, write a report in 100 to 125 words for your magazine, school magazine. Your name is given, right? So what things you would mention? That this association, I told you that some society, Red Cross Society, cultural club, literary club, sports club, etc., clubs and associations are made there in every school. So the commerce association of our school organized a seminar. The topic is related to commerce. So That's why Commerce Association organized it. So it was a seminar, and it was for the students of class 12th of all the schools of zone. So it held on which date? The topic was this. It was a 3-day seminar, 2 days or 1 day seminar only. So it was attended by distinguished and eminent personalities from the field of finance and commerce. It served as an eye opener. So obviously it's the need of the hour that what government is controlling, how government should check it, like what is the role of people, what is the role of advertisements here. The students got an insight into how inflation is hampering the economic growth of our country. So a concluding note, our principal assured us that we would do his best to organize seminars on contemporary issues regularly. So that is there in a report to be written on a seminar that was conducted in a school, right? So see, next is example of a blood donation report. So this is the easiest one, and I hope you all can write it by yourself. So take a screenshot and write the report by yourself in your own wording, that how your school organized a blood donation camp on the occasion of Republic Day celebration. So as cultural secretary, write a report, right? Next, you can write a report on book exhibition as well, that how you visited a book exhibition in your neighborhood and how it was helpful, what kind of books were there, heavy discount must be there on the books, many reputed publishers from across the country, and from outside as well, they participated in the event, like who was there for the inauguration, how enthusiastically people took part in this, right? So all these things can be included. The book lovers, for book lovers, a book fair is a event that is much awaited. So these things can be mentioned in a report. So the next theme of 2 killed in train accident. So themes like this can be taken. This is a kind of report that we often read in a newspaper, that 3 people killed in this accident, 2 killed in accident between car and a motorbike. So you know it very well that what details are to be mentioned, that this and this train hit, so there was a rush, they were taken to hospital, 5 people got injured, so 2 died on the spot, rest are still in the observation of doctors, so 1 has to be operated upon. It was very unfortunate, right? So these things are to be included in such kind of report. I hope you can very well write it. So that is again your homework. So I really feel that you can write reports on your basis. So children, these are your homework, and yes, you have to submit it after watching the video. Write the reports in your own language, and I'll issue you some more titles for that, right? Okay, happy learning children. Thank you.